Ohio State, Jeremiah Smith put the world on notice, and they saw why he had so much hype. Incredible first quarter. There was a lot of questions about Ohio State and the offensive line. They didn't have Donovan Jackson. They didn't have Cody Simon on defense. The defense still absolutely ate. You had the dumb penalty from Igbenison. I don't know how to say his name correctly. On the Akron quarterback. And Will Howard dealt, dude. Besides the weird play, I think he just had a brain fart where he threw it back to Travion Henderson. And the fourth down, it could have been a better ball. But he had some dots, dude. And I'm telling you, people have been talking about Will Howard all offseason. Like, he just has to do enough. Will Howard just doesn't have to mess up. Is he really that great? All this stuff. There wasn't ever a quarterback competition. It was always going to be Will Howard. When we talk about Will Howard, set the school record for touchdown passes at Kansas State. Set the school career record for touchdown passes at Kansas State. 4th in career completions, 5th in passing yards and total offense per game, 6th in passing yards per game, 7th in passing efficiency, 4th in career touchdowns responsible for, 6th in total offense, one of just 5 quarterbacks in school history with at least 1,000 passing yards in 3 different seasons, and he also held a throwing streak, throwing multiple touchdown passes in 8 consecutive regular season games from 2022 to 2023, the longest streak by a Kansas State quarterback since 1982, also leading them to a Big Ten title in 2022. So let's not act like this guy can't play, and he's huge. Like, he's a big guy. He can run the ball. He was effective at running the ball at Kansas State. In this offense with Travion Henderson and Quinshon Judkins, that option game from the backfield is a serious threat. Will Howard's got the size to run you over when he needs to in short yardage situations. There's a lot of nitpicking with when you're a team like Ohio State that is very easy to go with. The offensive line definitely still needs to work on, and it was a little bit slow to start, but I think Ohio State was trying too hard to be flashy early, where they kind of got in their way of being able to go up big. Like, I think they were just trying too hard to be themselves that they weren't being themselves. But slow starts were an issue last year. I don't necessarily think they will be this year. That's just a week 1 thing. But they had some guys out. Overall, the defense is ridiculous, though. You only gave up 177 yards, 47 rushing. Akron averaged 2.8 yards per play. You forced 3 turnovers, 5 sacks, 10 tackles for loss. The Ohio State defense is legit. The Big Ten defenses this year are going to be so fun to watch with Ohio State, Iowa, Michigan, Penn State. It's just going to be just full-on fights all weeks. It's going to be awesome. There will be some shuffles probably with the offensive line, but you got Marshall and Western Michigan up before you go to, I believe, Michigan State, which I don't think will be an issue at all after watching that FAU game, but still a long way to go for Michigan State, but I think Jonathan Smith is the right guy. But then I think Oregon is the game you have after that. No, Iowa. You have Iowa and then Oregon. But your defense with Iowa, they may not be able to score a touchdown, even though they did look good, but still. Ohio State got a lot of criticism. Jeremiah Smith just went absolutely insane. It was so awesome to finally see him in a Buckeye uniform. It was awesome to see Will Howard too, and I can't wait for him to hopefully take off. There was a lot of some of his throws were so nice. He's got such an arm, dude, just an absolute laser arm. I'm a big Will Howard guy, so I've just been so tired of just seeing all this. He's just got to be good enough. He's just got to, just this, just that. Is he really good enough? Ohio State fans, you got your quarterback. I think he is very underappreciated nationally, not necessarily from you guys. But I can't wait for him to finally spring on the scene and people give him his proper respect. Ohio State, a little bit slow, but you came out and just absolutely dominated. But with a program like yours, we got to nitpick everything because your program is excellence.